Wow, I'm kind of depressed a little bit. We got to get back in our living situation, back to living what we know. Because we're training for 9 months.
Mike Tyson just dropped a major revelation during his live chat with Steve Covino and Rich Davis on Fox Sports Radio. And let me tell you, his brutal honesty had everyone wondering, was he being dead serious or just messing with our heads? For weeks, we've all been tangled in non-stop speculation. Was November 15th a well-orchestrated publicity stunt, a suspicious setup, or a full-blown disaster? Whatever your theory, Tyson's Bombshell just tossed gasoline on the fire.
Oh no, I don't remember the fight that much. I kind of blanked out a little.
Did you watch it back or anything, or no?
Never watched the fight. No, I have not.
Neither Mike Tyson nor Jake Paul seemed in any rush to clarify the situation, leaving fans drowning in rumors and confusion. But once Tyson finally opened up, his raw and unfiltered delivery was equal parts awkward and hilarious. Whether you buy his story or not, one thing's for certain, this man knows exactly how to keep us glued to every single word.
What was he doing at the ring?
Oh yeah, a little bow at the end, he bowed.
That's the last thing I remember.
Tyson's fight with Jake Paul felt like an emotional ride for everyone watching. But even with all the hype and the hefty paycheck, Tyson walked away not feeling victorious, but drained. Believe it or not, the former heavyweight terror admitted that the whole thing left him depressed. Yes, the man who once terrorized boxing divisions said the experience put him in a surprisingly dark place.
Wow, I'm kind of depressed a little bit. We got to get back in our living situation, back to living what we know. Because we're training for 9 months.
When you're Mike Tyson, the knockout isn't always the biggest hit. The emotional aftermath can hit just as hard. After 9 grueling months of intense training, all for one spotlighted evening, you wake up the next day and suddenly, it's all over. Tyson compared the sensation to plummeting from an emotional high, a description only he could paint so vividly. And then there was the fight itself. For a man whose legacy is packed with unforgettable moments carved into boxing history, Tyson had nearly nothing to say about this one. He couldn't even recount the basic moments of the bout. The only thing that stood out to him? Jake Paul bowing at the end.
About what's next?
The real fight.
That's it, no vivid breakdown of punches, no tales of strategy or tactics, just a hazy snapshot of a YouTuber showing respect. And here's the strange part, Tyson didn't even feel like he pushed himself physically. He barely even broke a sweat during the match. Yet by morning, his entire body felt destroyed. Chest, stomach, everything hurt. For a man once known as built different, waking up that sore after an easy fight raised more eyebrows than a missed haymaker.
What did you think of Jake's power, man, when you were in there?
I don't remember it.
You didn't even remember it. I heard
but my body was really sore.
It was sore the next day?
Yeah, my body, my chest, my stomach and stuff was really sore.
And of course, no Tyson tale is complete without a fresh dose of controversy. As soon as clips from the fight hit social media, fans became instant sleuths. Some swore Tyson was clearly holding back, pulling punches like he was going easy on a beginner. Others blamed it on age, saying the 60-something legend just couldn't throw heat like he used to.
Clips where, you're holding back a right-hand punch, in my opinion as a fan, to not be exposed so that you don't get hit. Is that what was happening in that clip, or you don't even know?
What was happening? You have to show me. I was just, listen, know what I remember?
No.
Coming back from the first round, and then the next day I remember Jake is doing some kind of, I don't know, what was he doing at the ring?
There were even those who said the whole thing was fake, a scripted drama crafted to extend Jake Paul's storyline. Tyson? He brushed it off. On live radio, he even admitted he hardly remembers the fight, maybe adrenaline, maybe nerves, maybe just years of taking shots to the head. Whatever the cause, his inability to explain it only poured more gas on the conspiracy flames.
Oh, not at all. Listen, I wouldn't have realized any of it if it went 3-minute rounds. I didn't realize it.
And let me tell you, over 108 million people tuned in to witness Tyson's latest spectacle, proving again that the man could fill an arena even if he was just pushing a shopping cart down the aisle.
Hey, after I woke up, I told my wife, why did I do that? I don't know. I just don't know what the hell goes on.
And what was her response? What was your family's response to everything?
They were just supporting me.
Even Tyson's family got to see it all unfold up close. Imagine being one of his kids, your dad's just the guy reminding you to eat your greens, and now you're seeing millions chant his name? Tyson admitted it was surreal for them. He had always kept his boxing world away from home, but this time, the walls came down.
Yeah, I am happy my family saw that. But we don't normally go around and talk about me fighting and stuff. I say I'm a fight, and then they say, Dad's gonna fight.
It was more than just another fight, it was a moment that let his family feel the depth of the love fans still have for him. For Tyson, watching his children soak in that energy was deeply moving, as heartwarming as it gets for a man whose life story swings between triumph and turbulence.
This is what we were talking about. That fight was such a big ascender. We were so up and high. We were so excited. The fight's over. Boom. Wow. I'm kind of depressed a little bit. We got to get back in our living situation, back to living what we know, because we're fighting.
But since this is Tyson, and this is boxing, nothing ever ends with just feel-good emotions. The positive buzz vanished almost instantly, replaced by a tsunami of controversy. Right after the final bell, rigging accusations erupted. A viral clip of Tyson seemingly pulling his punches spread like wildfire, and suddenly, everyone became a boxing analyst. Was Tyson protecting Jake Paul? Was it scripted like WWE? Or was Tyson just being Tyson? The internet exploded. Jake Paul's team didn't sit quietly, they fired back hard, calling the accusations ridiculous and stressing the fight was fully sanctioned and professionally run. They even threw a jab of their own, accusing critics of disrespecting both fighters' preparation. But let's face it, boxing fans never stop digging.
They have to be trained.
Now, Mike,
Jake punches hard.
He does. I know. He's a big dude, man.
Body hurts so bad.
Then, true to form, Tyson stoked the fire during his post-fight comments. When asked about moments that looked suspicious, he pretty much shrugged and said he didn't know what people were talking about. Add that to his earlier confession that he doesn't recall much from the fight, and you've got the perfect recipe for full-blown online chaos. Was he being sincere, or just ducking hard questions? The mystery only made it juicier.
At 58 to do it, finally.
I don't know. The fight, Jake. We were talking about it for years. Let's do it.
Still, Tyson didn't let the criticism drag him down. Instead, he went full throttle into business, launching his cannabis line Tyson 2.0. And let's be real, it's genius. Only Mike Tyson could take one of sport's most outrageous moments and turn it into a best-selling snack.
See, is that your house right there?
Yeah, I was going to say, you're living in a beautiful place.
Yes, I am.
Looks like you're living large right now.
Very fortunate. I'm very fortunate. Yes, thank God. Allah Akbar.
Yes, I'm talking about Mike Bites, the gummies shaped like ears that nod to his infamous 1997 ear chomp against Evander Holyfield. You'd think it was just a joke, right? Wrong. It's a cash machine, racking up sales faster than a Tyson hook. The way he morphed from champion to cannabis kingpin almost feels like he planned it decades ago.
Lit up, Tyson 2.0. Last time we saw you in Vegas, you handed me a bag of your Mike Bites, the edibles. Fantastic. I love them.
But Tyson 2.0 isn't just about quirky edibles, it's a growing empire. He's keeping fans intrigued with glimpses of what's ahead, like an upcoming Netflix special. And this isn't just another dull docuseries, it promises to show all the raw, wild, and hilarious sides of Tyson we've come to know. After past hits like The Hangover, Tyson stepping back into entertainment feels natural. Fans are buzzing, and honestly, we're right there with them.
You got Tyson 2.0. Well, tell us what we got to be trying, and what do you recommend for a guy that's open to this?
Hey, I recommend you try everything.
Yeah? Open your mind up?
You try everything, yeah.
And then came the infamous butt cheeks moment. Yes, that one. Tyson, ever in tune with his own absurdity, jokingly floated the idea of a new edible called Sweet Cheeks after his post-fight backside went viral. What started as a joke might actually become real, because, well, it's Tyson. Fans are loving the idea, at least for now, and it's proof that no one rides the absurdity wave better than Iron Mike. If you can turn memes into money, you've officially mastered modern fame.
Well, I think it's going to be the ass now, but...
The Tyson butt cheeks.
I don't know, guys.
Yo, Mike, you should come out with an edible, Tyson's butt cheeks, right? So that people can eat it.
Oh, I like that
You
one.
like that? Tyson's cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet cheek.
Yo,
Tyson's sweet cheeks. I can see it now.
you know what?
But Tyson's not just all about business, his passion for boxing is still very much alive. He's shown admiration for rising stars like Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, praising their heart, skill, and fan appeal. According to him, we might just be witnessing boxing's next golden age. And of course, he didn't stay silent on the heavyweights, especially Tyson Fury's recent defeat to Alexander Usyk.
I think any of those dudes have the same fighting guts, like of the Devin Haney's, Tank Davis's, Ryan Garcia's, Teofimo's, of that.
Those guys are tough. We can't overlook those guys. Those guys are tough guys. They just fought different.
Let's just say, Tyson didn't sugarcoat it. He believes Fury's sloppy early rounds were what cost him the win, and honestly, he's got a point. It wasn't harsh, more like tough love from someone who knows what it takes to stay at the top.
Fury Usyk coming up at the end of the month. The rematch, Fury Usyk 2. Any thoughts on that? Because I know you have connections with Tyson Fury.
I know, but Tyson Fury could have won that fight if he wasn't playing around early in the fight.
I agree.
Now, with a rematch looming, Tyson's remarks have only cranked up the pressure on Fury to come back stronger. What makes Tyson so magnetic is that he's not just a retired legend cashing in, he's a powerful, unpredictable force in every arena. Whether he's reinventing his brand, dissecting the sport he helped shape, or flipping memes into million-dollar ideas, Tyson proves his legacy isn't frozen in the past, it's still moving. And honestly, who else could pull that off?
It's up to you so much. Did you feel bad going against him?
I don't even know how that happened, but it happened. I don't know how the hell that happened.
Well, Mike.
If you enjoyed the fight, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more knockout content only on Knuckle Forge.